Throughout Japan's quest to become a completely self-sufficient nation, they experienced one particular problem which made expanding their empire almost impossible. This major issue was the fact that Japan had a lack of natural resources, which meant that they relied heavily on other nations like the United States or Great Britain for acquiring those natural resources. Once Japan would receive the resources, they would primarily use them for powering tanks and aircraft and means of war or taking over several smaller islands within the vicinity of Japan. The United States realized that what was occurring, so they warned Japan to refrain from taking over such islands. However, Japan ignored the orders.
As a result, the United States put a trade embargo on Japan because they understood that by cutting off all trade, Japan would be powerless because of their lack of natural resources. This plan of action extremely angered the Japanese because the United States was their biggest trade partner in the world, and without two nations' involvement in trade, Japan would struggle economically and materialistically. Japan realizing the situation that they were dealing with, had to come up with a plan, and they needed to do it quickly. So Japan devised a massive secretive military operation to the United States on December 7, 1941. This Japanese attack was on the United States Navy base Pearl Harbor, off the shores of Hawaii.
The main objective in attacking Pearl Harbor was to destroy the entire fleet of United States battleships and other ships. Although the attack was extremely successful in wiping out many American battleships, the Japanese were disappointed with the results because they could not manage to destroy a single aircraft carrier. The following day, Franklin D. Roosevelt addressed the nation by expressing the disgust in the Japanese sneak attack and the call for American nationalism as they headed to World War II. In conclusion, the attack on Pearl Harbor all started because of a Japanese sense of greed and a lack of natural resources, which eventually was their downfall, as they are defeated along with the Germans in the war. Let's go.
Or not.
What if it was like it wasn't recording?
Oh my God.